9-6, Blue Dragons, 3:44 to go. And quarter number one, Hutchinson shooting 50%. Garden City opened up by missing 9 of their first 10. They're 2 of 11. Garden ball with a Nevis triple. She's got it left corner. Back-to-back threes for Garden City. Down 9-2 after that Hydro offensive rebound and stick back. Since that point, Garden City has cut it to 2. Mattis Martin, beautiful pocket pass underneath, counted, and one. That's Taylor Lawhorn on a diagonal feed from right to left. Lawhorn on the left block, lays it in. Got a chance for a three-point play. You can't get a pass between as much traffic with such precision as it was right there.
Lawhorn basket. Garden City up 12 level. The highlight here.
Coach, how you doing?
There's two guys that know each other pretty well. Antoine Scales, who played for Steve Eck, Wichita South. So obviously not the result that you want. Hell of a game plan again. You were right there down 3 late in the game. In your estimation, you don't have the film in front of you right now, but what lost this game for you guys?
Rebounding. Honestly, second opportunities on the end and rebounding. We had just 3-point game at that point in time, and we didn't get a key crucial rebound. Obviously, the call right there, I didn't agree with. Offensive foul with a girl having a basketball. And
That's horrendous call.
Yeah, but it was made, and, we just got to regroup and, learn from that. Down the stretch when you're looking towards the end of that game and you got Ogle, who's catching the basketball right there on out of bounds, 4-point play. She's catching, no reason to foul in that situation. Mathematically 6-point game. 6 seconds on the clock. You get them 2 more points, it doesn't matter in that opinion. But, I'm proud of our young ladies we fought tonight.
Yeah, you did. And again, you gave yourselves a chance. I know you're not into moral victories. I'm not into moral victories. Nobody is. But what have you gained? What has your team gained as far as trust in you with them the last 2 games? Beating Seward and really putting yourselves in a position where you could have won this game as well.
Yeah, it just shows that we can play with anybody in the country. If we come ready to work and fight hard, we can play with anybody in the country.
Ilani gave you 20 points. She had 5 threes. If you take her out, you guys might be in some serious trouble. But from the start, she was aggressive. What did you think overall of what she provided you on the offensive end?
Well, honestly, through the week, Lonnie, she got in the gym. She rededicated herself. She got on the gun and shoot machine, and she was, trying to get better every single possession or every single opportunity that she had. So she came in the morning, she came in the afternoons, and she got shots up even before our practice. So I'm proud of her rededicating herself and coming and fighting and working hard.
Taylor Lawhorn, 5 blocks, was all over the place defensively, 9 points, 4 rebounds. She's a D1 transfer, so she knows how to play at this level. That's never been a question. Defensively, never mind the offense, what did you see from her on that end of the floor?
Well, she does some things that's great, but other times, you got to kind of hold your breath with her. But, she's learning. She came here for a reason to learn and get better, and she is getting better, and she's going to continue to get better every game.
All right, now you guys have a few days off, which seems like that hasn't happened in a while. You got Colby on Wednesday. So now in these next few days, what are you guys focusing on? What needs to improve?
Just better defensive perspective as far as rebounding. We've got to be able to rebound and close the deal on allowing them just to get one opportunity, one possession game, and making sure we can't allow them to get multiple opportunities. They scored 12 points on second chance opportunities, and that's because our rebounding is not where we need to be. We've got to do a better job of boxing people out.
And for people that weren't here and that were just listening on the radio, didn't watch the stream, the last 2 games, there's a different energy with this team. Again, the result wasn't what you wanted, but the energy level has definitely been up. You mentioned it after the game. 4 or 5 people have mentioned it after that Seward game. You had to like the energy, though, here today.
Yeah, I did. But, like I said, we've come out with a little bit better fight in us, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that we didn't waver. We could have folded, but we came right back that 10-9 third quarter. We started out sluggish, but we was able to get it figured out. And, ultimately, they ended up winning the game. But it's, for us, I'm proud of our young ladies because, again, it just shows that we can contribute and play and have relevance in this league.
Hell of a game plan. I know you fell short. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you.
There you go. Antoine Scales joining us here on the postgame. Blockbusters fall. 6:50. Brought to you by Garden City Community College. The future starts now. So Garden City was down early 9-2. They came back, took the lead from 11 on that 3-point play by Lawhorn. After falling down again, Nevis took it back.
Third offensive rebound of quarter number one. Nevis, swing to the inline, lefty finish. Beautifully done by Kehlani Nevis.
You heard him talking about the on the gun all week long.
Hutchinson with a 3-point lead.
16-13, all part of a 10-2 run close to the third quarter. Hutchinson in points in the final 3 minutes. Forward to quarter number 2. Nevis leading 2 off.
Now for Nevis, who's 2 for 4 to start the game. Jab step with a 3, front rim and in. Second 3 for Nevis, the sophomore transfer.
Nevis fails the 3 to tie it at 22. Down 1-4, 24-22. Nevis again.
He nearly had a double-double Wednesday night at Liberal against Seward. Off a pin-down screen, Nevis. Wide open three-pointer from the wing. Got it near side. Nevis, her third 3. And a timeout called by Hutch.
Nevis hit the 3, 25-24 Blockbusters. 1.2, 3:50 to go in the second quarter. It is out even can't shoot the ball well, but here, puts them up by 1.
Suttington low left around Nevis and blew the layup. Nevis the rebound for Garden City. Blockbusters pushing down one. McGee to the rack and lays it in.
City missed 12 of their first 13 shots in that third quarter, but Taylor Lawhorn kept them close.
After an 11-game losing streak to Hutch on Wednesday night. Stevens around a staggered screen. Wing right for Longhorn. Right wing three-pointer. Got it. Longhorn's 3. Boy, did they need that. And Garden City closes within 4. 37-33 with 3:07.
Blockbusters with the score, 3:07 to go in the third quarter. Down by 6. Ariana Afoa. Down by 7. Ariana Afoa. Gave it back within 5.
Comes right to the top, and again, there's Idra to seal her off. Handed for Afoa. Wing to baseline right drive, and she puts it in. First field goal for Afoa.
Long close to the third quarter. They went in 5 that it was Jill Stevens with a spectacular finish.
Paying at the top for Garden City. They leave her alone. Left wing Stevens comes right to the elbow. Lefty scoop, count it, and one. Jill Stevens. Her second made basket, her first 2.
40-38, Blockbusters within 2. They make it a 2-point game, and they take the lead early. And fourth, Jill Stevens came for 3. And later on, down 45-43, it's another Lawhorn triple.
Rockbusters down 2 with the ball. 45-43, 5:20 to go. Left wing Lawhorn fires a 3. She's got it. Lawhorn triple. And Garden City down 7 again has come back to take the lead.
46-45, 5 minutes to go. Blockbusters up by 1. Hutch storms back to a 7-0 run to make a 6-point lead. It's over, right? Not quite.
Garden ball down to 2-possession game, trailing 52-46. Endline left inbound comes to Nevis. Left wing 3, got it. Nevis 3 off a flare screen.
52-49, Blockbusters within 3. However, down the stretch, they couldn't buy a bucket. Ogle hit a free throw. A big offensive rebound by Hydro. Failed to move it to the post.
Heartland Cancer Center in Garden City.
Why do you think we've asked the question, have you walked into a modular home lately, and talked over the years of the way they are built, the insulation values, and the efficiency of building your homes? It's because here at D&H Homes, we want to help you with the floor plan design, get every detail you want for you and your family, and make it just right for the future years to come. But for us to do that, I want you to stop by D&H Homes on East Highway 50 and let us actually show you the difference before you make that final decision.
Lewis Automotive Group in Hayes, Dodge City, Garden City, Liberal, and Topeka treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. They know you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, they enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow Lewis to demonstrate their commitment to excellence. They encourage you to browse their online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. You can also request more information about a vehicle using their online form. For more information, go online to buylewis.com, where you always get it for less.
Points, 1.5 rebounds, and then Kadeem Sam rounds it out. 6'8" sophomore. Starting lineup fourth straight game has started together. They have not lost during that stretch. Rockbusters coming off a win over Seward the other night. Head coach Cole Dewey in his first season picked up his 50th career win 2 games back. He's 51-21 overall. As we get set to start this one from Conestoga Arena, LeJock Queth, whose older brother is a senior playing for Lon Kruger at OU, about to jump it up for Hutch with Kadeem Sam, and quickly to the keys for the Brockbusters. Look, you hit 17 threes the other night. That probably won't happen today. Law of averages will tell you that. Garden City was 17 of 28 hitting threes on Wednesday night. But you still play the same type of offense, that motion, the ball movement, and that's basically what got them that big lead against Seward. They were up by 16 at one point. Seward came back and eventually pulled to within 1, but the Brockbusters finished it off. Queth and Sam to jump it up. And we are underway from Conestoga Arena in Garden City, and the Brockbusters control the tap, and they are moving from left to right. A.J. Marshall finds Sam one-handed, foul line extended right, driving on Mayers. Dick dumps inside, misses a floater inside, and the rebound off to Queth for Hutch. And if you're Cole Dewey, and you've probably said this to these guys, they open up in a 1-2-2 half-court zone, driving in from the left wing. Gabriel blows a layup. Mayers the offensive rebound and sticks it back up and in. That you can't go away from what worked the other day. 19:27 to go here in the first half, and Hutch has a 2-0 lead. Mayers is the leading rebounder in the conference coming in. Slot left, Soto goes into a double team. His wing to baseline drive rejected by Mayers, and Mayers has it for Hutch. Blue Dragons back right to left, leading 2-0. Queth low right against the smaller Osborne, muscles it up, left it strong, and weak side board Soto, but a foul. And I asked Cole Dewey how long would he go with this small lineup against these bigs of Hutch. He says, Mike, as soon as they grab about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, I'm changing the lineup. Jasmine Saga, who has missed the last 3 games, is active today and will come off the bench. Foul on Mason Osborne, his first. And if you're going to ask Mason Osborne to guard a 6'7", 195-pound sophomore who's averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks, good luck. Free throw good by Queth, and it's 3-0 Hutch. Mentioned Queth's older brother at OU. Queth comes in 13th in the nation in blocks. One more free throw for the sophomore. And he knocks them both down. 4-0 Hutch. Minute gone by first half. Garden City ball left to right. Hutch in a man-to-man defense. Denver Jones averaging 20 a game. Floats it for Sam. High post right side against Mayers. Skips it for Soto, who's played so well the last 3 games. Here's Denver Jones down the lane. His skip pass knocked away. They save it. Finds Marshall. Left corner 3. Book it. Marshall has struggled with his shot the last few games. Knocks down a 3 there. 4-3 Hutch in front. Blue Dragons have it right to left. Mayers wants it on the block. The 4-time Jayhawk Conference Player of the Week. Straight away, it's Gabriel, the New Jersey native, driving on Marshall. Left lane line, no. Offensive rebound, Queth. And it's out of bounds, and it's off of Hutch. And Steve Eck wanted a foul, and he will win most arguments on any given night. Hutch predominantly shoots a ton of free throws. 9 straight years, Hutch has finished in the top 15 in free throw attempts per game. Rockbusters have it down 4-3, left to right. Soto wing right, drives left. Reverse it to Denver Jones. Hit 5 threes the other night. They trap him. Left corner, Sam, open 3. In and out. And Mayers skies for a 2-handed rebound for the Blue Dragons. 4-3 Hutch, their ball right to left. O'Cone left wing triple, not close. Wide right and an air ball. And what was the game plan coming in as Garden comes back left to right? When you're playing small, you pack the paint and you dare Hutch to shoot threes. They don't shoot a lot of them, just 13 a game. That's the 7th fewest in the entire region. Garden back left to right. A little over 2 minutes gone first half. 4-3 Hutch. Rockbusters blew the Blue Dragons out in this building a couple of years ago. Marshall straight away. Backdoor Sam. Left block against a double. Head fake. Layup no. Too strong. Sam gets his own miss. In the paint, triple team. And now they reset with Denver Jones on the left wing and Marshall straight away. Garden has opened up 1 for 5. They shot 60% from the floor on Wednesday. Jones to Marshall, left wing. And he travels coming back right. Garden City's first turnover. And if there's been an area of concern, even during this 3-game winning streak, it's been the turnovers. They're averaging 17 a game. 17:21 to go first half. Garden City trails 4-3. Hutch ball right to left. The 2017 national champions. Queff to the rim. Bothered left lane line by Osborne. And the rebound off to Kadeem Sam for Garden City. Hutch 1 of 5. Rockbusters also 1 of 5. And it's Garden ball left to right. Jones around an Osborne pick into the lane. Going at Mayers and finishes with the right hand. Shielding off defenders with the hip. Jones his first field goal, and Garden City their first lead. 16:53 to go first half, and it's 5-4 Garden City. Left corner 3 missed that time by the shooting guard Bajoso. Offensive rebound Hutch, and it's Mayers on a turnaround, knocks it down right lane line for Hutch. 6-5 Blue Dragons in front.
You good, Steve?
1 point Blue Dragon lead. Garden City ball from left to right. Hutch in a man-to-man defense. Here's Denver Jones, a straight-on 3 for Garden. That's a brick.
Run!
And Mayers a defensive rebound. Already 5 rebounds for Mayers. He's averaging 12 a game. Mayers pull-up foul line jumper, rattles in. That's an area of his game he really worked on during the offseason. 8-5 Hutch in front. 16:03 left first half, and Mayers with the last 4 for the Blue Dragons. Left corner Marshall, triple, short. Gabriel the Hutch rebound.
Run.
Garden City 2 of 8 to start this game.
One
Blue
more.
Dragon ball, a little over 4 minutes gone here in the first half. But Joso 3 left corner for Hutch, and there's Soto the defensive rebound for Garden City. That's what they want. They want them shooting threes. Blockbusters down 3 with the ball. Soto fills the lane. Off balance teardrop, wide to the right in the paint. And Mayers secures his 6th rebound already. He has more rebounds than the Garden City team in general. Badoso drives for Hutch, floats it in from the left wing. And Cole Dewey has seen enough. Timeout Garden City, 7-0 Hutch run. And they're up by 5 with 15:23 to go in the first half on 99.9 The Rock. Rockbusters down 10-5 in the early going. Hutch has scored 7 straight points. Teams have split their last 4 meetings, but Hutch coming into this game off a 5-point win against Pratt and a 16-point win over Seward. J.J. Watson in for the first time for Garden, one of the leading bench scorers in the league. Marshall around 2 screens for Garden, finds Watson quarter court left. There's one guy that's not afraid of Hutch, it's this guy. In fact, I don't know if J.J. Watson is afraid of anybody. Pass to the top to Marshall, who was fouled, they didn't call it. He catches it, shot clock at 10, Marshall to Watson. Watson left wing drive, in the paint floater, back rim, falls off short, and Queth the rebound for Hutch. Garden is open 2 of 10 from the field. Hutch ball in the midst of a 7-0 run. They're daring Gabriel to shoot the 3. Now straight away Robinson, back for Gabriel, right corner 3, got it. Only his 6th made 3, and it's a 10-0 Hutch run. 14 and a half to go first half, 8-point Blue Dragon advantage. Garden City has it left to right, Giara Soto, Rennie Lual, J.J. Watson triple, straight on in and out. And Mayers one-hands the deflected rebound, his 7th. For Hutch, he has 7 rebounds. Garden City with 3. Here is Gabriel on the take, wing to baseline left. Quet's tap back no for Hutch, and a foul. And it's going to be on Hutch. And Steve Eck is saying dunk the ball, and I don't blame him. When you get cute, that's what happens. Meantime, the loose ball foul to Quet. Brockbusters have it now left to right, down 13-5. A 4-minute scoring drought as June Lewis enters the game for Garden. Lewis across the 10-second line. Quarter court left, gets a double screen by Watson and Luol. Watson clears, left wing three-pointer. In and out. Offensive rebound, Jara, tap back is good. 13-7 Hutch, that ends a 10-0 run and a 4-minute scoring drought for the Brockbusters. They're gonna have to hit the glass. Hutch, one of the best rebounding teams in the country coming into today. Gabriel left wing for Hutch, 13-7 Hutch in front. Mayers back for Gabriel, another three, left corner. That's off the heel. Lewis does a nice job boxing out. The rebound is Jara and a loose ball foul against Hutch. That is a great job by a small guard using his backside to shield out a defensive player that probably has a foot and a half on him. Hutch is 1 of 5 on threes. You will live when they make threes. That's the game plan. Let them shoot threes because you don't want Mayers having a game where he scores 44 points and pulls down 14 rebounds like he did against Cowley. 13-7 Hutch, Garden ball left to right, staggered screen Lewis. Hesitation at the foul line. Chest pass Luol. He's got it at the nail. Drives, left lane line, kick to Lewis. Left corner three, got it. So after 10 straight Hutch points, Garden City counters with 5 straight. And now a flop called, I think they called that on Garden City a warning. That flop call is a joke. And it changes every game. 13-10 Hutch. Nearly 7 minutes gone in the first half. I like to be in the rules committee meeting. Who determines a flop? But Joso right wing. Up top for Robinson for Hutch. Challenging Luol. Luol met him at the rim, and Robinson's shot slides off the right rim. And that's Jara the rebound for Garden. Brockbusters have it down 13-10. A little over 7 gone here in the first half. Lewis, Watson, Luol, Jara and Jones. Garden City going big now. Lewis has it knocked away top of the key. Looking for an outlet, and he finds Watson with 10 to shoot. Taps the top of his head straight away. Right on Luol pick. Beautiful pick and roll Luol, and he blows the jam. Oh, that was right there, but Joso, the loose ball for Hutch. That was executed perfectly except the finish. Hutch back right to left, down the middle. Josh Baker, who's missed 9 games with a wrist injury, the best shooter in the league, and he floats it up and in. Coming off the bench for the second straight game. 15-10 Hutch, 12-16 left here in the first half. Here's Watson, left corner three, swish. Garden City answers. When I say this guy can score, it's unbelievable what he does off the bench. 15-13, Brockbusters within 2. Hutch ball right to left, 8 minutes elapsed first half. Drive that time by Gabriel from the left slot, going at Jara, and a foul against Garden City, and that's on Mo Jara. 11:55 to go first half. Hutch, who's been up by as many as 8, their lead is 2, and now Gabriel to the free throw line, he's 60%. Grew up in New Jersey, transferred to Hillcrest Prep in Los Angeles, California, and hits the free throw, he's 60%. Hutch is a team at 67.8. Gabriel transferred from Bradley University, played in 12 games, was dismissed from the team back in December of 2019. Repeated rules violations. Just hit his 30th free throw of the season. Second one is in and out. 1 of 2. Rebound off to Jara for Garden City. 16-13, Brockbusters down 3. And Jasmine Sanga into the game for the first time. He's missed the last 3. Here's Denver Jones, rejected from behind with the left hand that time. Rejected by Gabriel. Back comes Hutch on an alley-oop and throwing it down. Gabriel on a pass from Josh Baker. Left wing to right block. 11:27 to go here in the first half, and some high-flying action. Hutch back up by 5. Brockbusters have it left to right, down 5. They're trailed by as many as 8. Sanga has it, right slot, drives across the lane. Chest pass Watson, left wing 3, hit and fouled by Josh Baker. Those two exchange words. Baker has a smile on his face, and now Watson to the free throw line for 3 shots. If you haven't had a chance to watch Josh Baker, maybe one of the best looking shots. Now he's got tape on the right wrist. That's why he's missed the last 9 games before the Pratt game the other night. but he's the best three-point shooter in the league. The Jayhawk West Freshman of the Year from 2020. And Watson misses the first of 2 free throws for Garden City. JJ shooting at 65%. First of 3 free throws, hits the second. If I can learn to count. 11-11 to go here in the first half, and Garden City trails 18-14. And Garden City is staying in this game despite the fact they're shooting 31%. They've gotten some good looks. This is a game tailor-made for a guy like Watson, who really has no conscience of where he's shooting from. He's talking right now with Bajoso as he's shooting the free throw, and he knocks it in. 2 of 3. 18-15 Hutch. Their ball right to left. Nearly 9 minutes gone first half. Blue Dragons pick to win the Jayhawk West. Surprise, surprise. High on the left side, it's Bajoso. Defended there by Lewis. Up top for Robinson, and going to his right, he traveled. Second Hutch turnover. Hutch this year had a game where they had 32 turnovers against Cali. Now, you probably, if you've watched Cali enough, everybody turns it over 30 times just because of the way they play. Garden has it down 3. Watson, 30-footer, and puts it in from the left side. A heat check for Watson. 10 and a half to go. That was from Scott City, and we're tied at 18. Queth left in line for Hutch. Kicks it back up top for Robinson. Playing a little box and one here. Inside, missing point blank is Celabange, who just checked in for Hutch. Now a whistle and a foul. I believe that was on the rebound. Steve Eck, as he normally does, they actually did say that was on the shot, so Celabange to the free throw line. Hutch 3 of 4 in the early going. Celabange, the freshman from Canada, first of 2 free throws. Swish. 19-18 Hutch, 10-17 remaining first half. Celabange, 1 double-double coming in, and that was against Butler, where Hutch blew an 18-point lead and lost that game 66-65. Celabange's second free throw. He shoots it at 56%. Short, and there's Som flying in for the rebound in the paint for Garden City. 19-18 Hutch, blockbuster ball left to right, and a whistle in transition and a foul against Hutch. That's on Donovan Taylor, who just checked in for Hutch. Matt Mayers comes back in. If you want to know who right now who's the best player in the league, it's number 21 for Hutch. I mean, Matt Mayers has been incredible. 7th in the nation in rebounding. He's first of the conference. Inbounds to Watson. Left corner 3. Falls down again. This one's in and out. And that's going to be a flop on J.J. Watson. And again, I think these flop calls are a joke. And Mayer's another rebound for Hutch. 19-18 Hutch. Their ball right to left. First warning on Watson. 10:09 to go first half. Hutch is 7 of 16. Garden is 6 of 18. Blockbusters opened by missing 8 of their first 10. Bajoso, straightaway Robinson with Mayers, Queth, and Taylor. Here's Mayers backing down Sanga. Rejected low right and a foul. And you put Matt Mayers at the line. He shoots 79%. That's on Sanga. Garden City has the size to match up with Mayers. But they didn't start that way. They started smalls. That brings us to the under 10-minute timeout. 9:55 to go first half. Sanga picks up his second foul. Each team has 4. Hutch free throws when we come back. 19-18 Hutch with a 1-point lead on 99.9 The Rock.
Or rancher, you know that
Bar H. We got it. Well, they do have it, or they'll figure out a way for you to get it if possible. From the do-it-yourselfers to the experienced, C-Bar H helps you find the products to help you complete your projects. From the farm to town, check with C-Bar H first before you make that purchase. And while you're there, browse on Nextdoor under the same roof and check out all the departments in Crazy House. 2 great stores under one roof. One stop and you are done. C-Bar H, North Campus Drive in Garden City.
Matt Mayers hits the first of 2 free throws following the media timeout, knocks down a pair. And it's 21-18 Hutch. 9:53 to go first half. Rockbusters have trailed by as many as 8. They've got it left to right, down by 3. Watson from Marshall, corner right 3, that's short. Jara's tap back no good. And Queth the defensive rebound for the Blue Dragons. Push in transition, Robinson foul line jumper is wide to the right. And Jara the defensive rebound for Garden City, his 7th rebound already in this first half. 21-18 Hutch, Garden ball left to right. Marshall picked up by Mayers on a switch. Here's Jara, Euro step to the basket, lefty layup no from the left block. Rebound tip to Bajoso for Hutch. Ahead for Robinson in from the right wing and lays it in. Going to get in a track meet with Hutch. 23-18 Blue Dragons, 9:10 to go in the first half. 5 straight for Hutch. Jones has it for Garden, pass knocked away. Saves it to himself, left corner, and Garden City retains possession. Watson with 8 points, Denver Jones with 2. They've spread it around. Here's Sam going at Queth. Left lane line, a lot of contact, misses the shot. Mayers his 9th rebound of the first half. And here comes Hutch, up by 5. And again, the track meet favors Hutch. And now they go into a box and 1, but Joso right wing 3, no. Offensive rebound, tap to Robinson. Another chance for the Blue Dragons. That was set up by Mayers, who tapped that back out. Mayers wants it, he's got it low right. Triple teamed and lost it. Turnover number 3 for Hutch. Denver Jones 1-on-3. Going at Queth, lays it up and in! Count it, and 1! Twisting and turning in midair, and Denver Jones with a chance for a 3-point play on a spectacular finish. Denver Jones was not pulling that ball back out. He didn't care if he dislocated an elbow going at Queth. And Jones could care less who was in front of him. Queth picks up his 2nd foul. And now Jones, a 90% free throw shooter, to the line. Try and make this a 2-point game, and does. 23-21, Garden City within 2 with 8:21 to go here in the first half. Hutch ball right to left. Robinson across the 10-second line, and again they go box and 1. Face guarding Mayers, right corner, 3-pointer Hutch. That's off the mark by Taylor. Mayers another offensive rebound, and then it just hits a little turnaround of the paint. He has a double-double in the first half. 10 points and 10 rebounds. 8 minutes to go until halftime. Hutch 25, and Garden City 21. Jones handles for Garden City, 5 points, 2 of 3. Ronald Wall pick, chest pass for Jara right wing. Step back 3 over Mayers, too strong. And Josh Baker flies in for the rebound for Hutch. Baker to Taylor, rejected by Jara inside as Hutch comes back in transition, and a foul. And again, you cannot get in a track meet. You cannot allow Hutch to get in transition, and that's what's happened here at times in the first half. And Jara picks up his 2nd foul. Jazz Songa getting set to check in. Donovan Taylor, the freshman from Chicago, at the free throw line. Back rim, and then rattles home. Hutch has shot 9 free throws to Garden City's 4. And again, Hutch coming in, 9 straight years they finished at the top 15 in free throw attempts per game. They're averaging 27 a game this year. They've had 30 or more 7 times. Taylor hits 2. 27-21. Hutch with a 6-point lead. Garden ball left to right. Soto from Marshall 3. It's an air ball right corner. And Bajoso, the loose ball for Hutch. And Garden City is 4 of 13 on threes. And look, you kind of figured they were going to come back down to earth. There was no question about that. Hutch ball from right to left. Taylor 3 off the right rim from the left corner. And Soto the weak side board for the Rockbusters. So the game plan defensively, again, let them shoot threes. Jones on the take again from the right wing. And a lefty finger roll is money. He's got 7. It's a 4-point lead right now for Hutch with 7:05 to go. And Steve Eck wants a timeout. 7:05 remaining first half, 27-23 Hutch on 99.9 The Rock.
Whether you want to $41.05.
27-23, Hutch by 4. It's their ball right to left, 7:05 remaining in the first half. If you're just tuning in, Hutch led early by 8. Garden City came back to take the lead, but Hutch is up by 4 right now. They've got Baker, Bajoso, Taylor, Matt Mayers, who has a double-double already, and Chris Robinson. Rockbusters have shown 3 different defenses, and they are daring Hutch to shoot threes. The only guy you don't want to shoot threes is the guy with the ball right now, Baker left wing. Back for Robinson, drives the inline left, reverse layup no, and Sanga in traffic. The rebound for Garden City. Rockbusters down 4. Soto has it right slot, finding the wall, who finishes at the rim with 2 hands on a beautiful find right there from Soto. Little give and go, 27-25, Garden City within 2. 6.5 to go here in the first half. Mayers double teamed and fouled low right. He's a problem. Leave it at that. And he's a good player, skilled. It's a high major guy right there. And now Mayers to the free throw line. And he's not even the most highly recruited guy on the team. That's Josh Baker. Rennie Lawal is the one that fouled him. 16 foul. Now Mayers back to the free throw line, and it's good on the first. And guy has the soft touch at that size, which again, it's not, I'm not going to say it's incredible. You see that now with bigs being able to shoot free throws, but in the past, man, Shaquille O'Neal, Brick O'Neal that shot, what, 57, 58% from the line. Big guys now, as Mayers sinks a pair, are skilled in that area. 29-25 Hutch, 6:20 remaining first half. Garden ball left to right, Marshall Lawal, Sanga, Denver Jones, and Soto. Denver Jones was literally harassed on the right elbow. And foul on Bajoso, his first. It's funny watching Steve Eck, because in all the years Steve Eck has coached, he won 6 state titles at Wichita South. He had Antoine Scales as a player for one of them. He's won a national championship at Hutch. He won a national championship at Redlands. You kind of get the theme. His team has never committed a foul. Just ask him. He'll tell you. 16 foul on Hutch. First on Bajoso. Marshall to throw it in inline left for Garden. Up top for the wall. Skies in the air to make the catch, and now hands for Jones. Jones has 7 points. He's coming off the game. He had 23 points, hit 5 threes. Jones left wing. Up top for Lawal. Watched there by Ocone. Inside for Sanga. Backing down Mayers. Turnaround is good. Soft touch from Sanga. And welcome back, Jazz Sanga. 29-27. Garden City within 2. 5:49 remaining in the first half. And it's Hutch ball right to left. Little 2-3 zone here. Right corner, Bajoso 3. Short. Keep shooting them. That's what they want. Sanga the rebound for Garden and a Hutch foul. Hutch is 1 of 9 on threes. And even if he hits that 3, that's the right basketball play. Now Hutch is over the limit against the second best free throw shooting team in the conference, at least top 5. Percentage-wise from the line, Garden City is 4th in the conference right now. They were as high as number 1. They've been at number 2, and now they're 4th. Sanga is 71%. This is a 1-and-1. That's the 17th foul. Not sure who they called that foul on. They have the wrong number on the board. Sanga free throw, 1-and-1. Swish. 29-28. Garden City within 1 now with 5:38 to go. Sanga has the last 3 for Cole Dewey's team. You know, talking about Josh Baker, Cole Dewey, when he was at Otero, had recruited Josh Baker. So he left La Junta, headed to Hutch, and never went back to La Junta on his recruiting trip. So there's Sanga hitting 2 free throws. Now Josh Baker's one of the most highly recruited junior college players in the country. 29 all. We're all even again. Hutch is led by as many as 8. It's Hutch ball right to left. Little triangle and 2 here. Bajoso, wing right Robinson 3. That's off the heel again. Keep shooting them. Rebound Osborne, and here comes Garden, a chance to go back on top. Jones to Sanga, low left, drop step to the rim, reverse layup, puts it in. Sanga, a little dipsy-do, and Steve Eck. Look, you can coach for 30 years. Junior college teams are not equipped to handle triangle and 2 and box and 1. These guys look like they have no idea what the hell they're doing. Big time Garden City is back up by 2 with 5 minutes to go on 99.9 The Rock.
America is at work, from farms to construction.
Rockbusters have come back to take the lead. 5:03 remaining here in the first half. Garden City up by 2. It's Hutch ball from right to left, but Joso has it swiped away left end line, out of bounds to Hutch. Sanga, meantime, has scored 6 straight for Garden. A 2-point lead, the largest of the game for the Brockbusters thus far. Gabriel back in, dumps it for Mayers. They triple team Mayers, goes up, missed it inside, grabs his own miss, rejected by Jones, out of bounds, stays with Hutch. They are sending 3, 4, 5. I think Cole Dewey was in there trying to stop Matt Mayers. By the way, that was his first miss. 12 points and 11 rebounds for Mayers. And maybe putting some more time on the shot clock. 4:48 to go first half. Hutch was up by as many as 8. 13-5 after Gabriel hit a 3. In fact, that's the only 3 Hutch has hit. They are 1 of 10. Rockbusters came back to tie it at 18. Fell down by 6, and now they're up by 2. Hutch has the ball right to left. Less than 5 to go in the half. Ocone to Bajoso. Swing it for Robinson, left arc. Reverse it back Bajoso. Low right, Gabriel fumbles it away. Keeps the ball, shot clock at 8. And they call foul on Luwal, who was going for the ball, and that, of course, puts the Brockbusters over the limit. But even though that's a foul, and that puts Gabriel at the line, nothing is coming easy for Hutch. Gabriel is bent over with his hands on his knees, and that's what that kind of defense, I mean, they're confused. And you don't confuse Steve Eck teams very often. Now, Cole Dewey had mentioned this yesterday. He said, look, they're going to figure it out eventually, so we have to keep changing things up. So far defensively, we've seen triangle and 2, box and 1. They've seen a 2-3 zone. And now Gabriel to the line. He's 60%, 1 for 2 this afternoon. Front end. Wow. Wide right and left a dent in the backboard. Osborne the rebound for Garden City. 31-29 Brockbusters. J.J. Watson about to check back in. Here's Sanga for Garden. Kicks it right corner for Osborne on a skip pass. Dangerous feed. And almost picked off by Gabriel. And the ball stays with Garden City. Here comes J.J. Watson back in. Watson returns for Garden City. Hit a couple of massive threes, including a 30-footer that you needed a passport to track. Jones to throw it in. Finds Watson right wing. Hounded by Gabriel, comes back left with a jogging dribble, waist-high left-hand dribble. On a Sam pick, they hedge. Rolling is Sam, he's got it left block. Up top, Jones, three-pointer. He's got it. Garden with their largest lead, 34-29. They've scored 9 straight points, 4:02 left in the half. Hutch ball right to left, now against the matchup zone. Ocone right end line, straight away Robinson. Left side angle, Bajoso. Up top for Robinson, around Denver Jones to the basket, count it, and 1. So they figured we're not hitting threes, let's get to the rim, and Robinson's second field goal, and it's a 3-point game. First foul on Denver Jones. If you can make a team that's as well coached and as good as Hutch is, just think for a split second That's where you can get them. And you don't get them very often. Robinson, free throw. Got it. 34-32, that ends a 9-0 Blockbuster run. Blockbusters by 2, their ball dressed in white, left to right, entertaining first half. Denver Jones straight away, he's got 10, right 2 screens, left lane line going at Mayers, count it, and 1! Denver Jones with a sensational move over arguably one of the best defensive players in the league in Mayers, and now Jones could care less again who's in front of him, and a chance for a 3-point play. Jones has had 2 unbelievable finishes at the cup. Mayers, meantime, picks up his 2nd foul, and the 8th team foul. Jones free throw, swish. 37-32, Garden by 5 on a 12-3 run. 3.5 to go, first half. Hutch ball right to left, down by 5. This equals the largest lead for Garden. O'Cone right wing, 2-3 zone. Steps inside the arc for 2, that's in and out. Osborne skies for the rebound, end line left. Make this a jump shooting team. Garden City has it left to right. Sam open triple left wing. He's got it! Kadeem Sam gives Garden City an 8-point lead. 15-3 Blockbuster run. Hutch ball right to left, down 40-32. Coming up on 3 to play here in the first half. There's a layup good by Celebange and the foul. Jasmine Sanga late on the rotation that time, just a split second late, and that's his 3rd foul. And that ends, a little 6-0 mini run by Garden City, and Celebange a chance now at a 3-point play. Think about what Garden City has done from distance the last few games. They had 17 against Seward. They've hit 10 or more 3-pointers now 4 times this year. Celebange, 56% hits the free throw. Garden 40, and Hutch 35. 2:51 left first half. Here's Denver Jones, was hit on the drive right lane line. Did they not call a foul? I was gonna say, that was a late whistle. I don't know if the whistle got stuck in the referee's mouth. I mean, it might have. So here comes Denver Jones to the free throw line. Now Denver Jones, who is shooting at 88%. He and Soto, 2 of the best free throw shooters in the country on the same team. 2 freebies here. First one's good. So Jones now 14 points. 2:48 left in the half. In all, it's a 16-6 Blockbuster run. From down as many as 8, they've led by 8. They're up 6 now. Make it 7 as Jones hits 2. 42-35 Garden City. 17-6 run. Hutch ball right to left. But Joso in the left corner, O'Cone. Osborne's not even guarding him. They are daring them to shoot 3s. Hutch is 1 of 10 from downtown. Right corner, it's Taylor, comes back left, crosses over Jones. Skip pass, but Joso, left corner 3, he got it. And again, you're gonna live with them hitting those shots, that's what you want them taking. 42-38, Garden by 4 with 2:20 remaining in the first half. Denver Jones at the top for Garden, finds Jara. Head fake right wing, drives, slips it for Sam. Double team, wraparound layup, no. Jara, the offensive rebound and foul underneath. Jara has 2 points and 8 rebounds in the first half. Celebange picks up the foul. 2 free throws now for Jara. 65%. Garden City is a team at 74.6 at the line. They're 11th in the country in free throw percentage, 4th in the conference. Jara first, off the heel, no good. You know, Garden missed some inexplicable free throws down the stretch against Seward that almost cost them the game. 1 more for Jara. 1 of 2. Garden 43, Hutch 38. 2:08 remaining first half. It's Hutch ball right to left. Taylor just took 3 steps, did the Russell Westbrook in the left corner. Turnover, Hutch their 4th. Blockbusters have it left to right. Jones, Jara, Sam, Osborne, and Watson, the 5 on the floor for Garden City. They've trailed by as many as 8. They've been up by 8. They're ahead by 5 now with Jones, who has 15, coming back right. Chest pass, Watson. Catch and shoot 3. Left wing grazes the front iron short. Robinson the rebound for Hutch. Watson is 2 of 7 from distance off the bench. Comes Robinson surveying for the Blue Dragons, who are shooting 40%. Hutch coming off that win against Pratt the other night, where they trailed by as many as 11 in the first half. Daring Taylor to shoot it. O'Cone left elbow jumper is silky smooth and a swish. 43-40 Garden City. 1:22 remaining first half. You don't want to close this half poorly. Jones around 2 screens for Garden City. Up top, Jara. Watched there by O'Cone. Hutch in a man-to-man. Sam wants it. He's got it. Defended by Celebange. Redirect, Jara. Off balance 3. Left wing, not close. And Celebange boxing out Sam for the rebound. Hutch back right to left. And Joso just threw it about 5 feet too far for O'Cone in their 5th turnover. But back to the sequence just now for Garden City on offense. That's a forced shot by Jara. You don't need it. Pull it back out. You have 2 defenders flying at you. If you're Steph Curry, take the shot. If you're Mo Jara, pass the ball. 43-40 Garden City. Blockbusters have it, moving left to right. Jones around a Sam pick, spins off his defender. No look feed Sam, underneath, layup, no, and a foul. What a find by Jones, who was looking left, fired a pellet between 2 Blue Dragons right. And now Sam, the transfer from the University of Idaho, to the free throw line. With 46 seconds to go in the half, Garden City up by 3. Sam, who's originally from the Senegal, but at Sprayberry High School. He's already committed to Tennessee Martin. Free throw is good. 62% foul shooter. 46 seconds to go here in the first half. Garden City by 4, 44-40. They are 10 of 12 on free throws. Sam hits the second. 45-40. Blue Dragons down 5 with the ball. But Joso Robinson with O'Cone is looking to post up. Taylor has it left corner. Osborne says, go ahead, shoot it. Comes back to the right with 30 seconds to go. Robinson drives right lane line, and that's what you can't allow to happen. Sees part, and Robinson kisses it off the glass for 2. 45-42, Garden City by 3. Final 20 seconds, first half. Garden ball left to right, shot clock is off. They come to double Jones, who has 15 points. Was hit on the wrist, no call. Back for Jones, there he's hit, and 2 free throws. That's a freebie right now for Jones, who's 90%. Taylor's the one that went for the steal, quarter court right, and picks up the foul, his second. Check that, his 3rd. Now Denver Jones to the free throw line. You know, when you look at Jones, all the numbers tell you that this is a high major guy. And I asked Cole Dewey a couple of weeks ago, how do guys like this slip through the cracks as Jones hits the first of 2 free throws? He goes, Mike, they have players all over the place. Like Allen's had players. Like how does a Hardman end up at Malik Hardman end up at Allen, one of the best players in the league a year ago? Why isn't he at Hutch? Those things happen. And here's Denver Jones, arguably one of the best players in the league, getting 2 free throws for Garden City. 47-42 Garden, 9 seconds to go in the half, and they get one last stop to take a 5-point lead into the break. But Joso swings it right wing Robinson. Final second. They won't even get a shot off. Watson intercepts at the top of the key and then hits it from 70 feet. But the buzzer had already sounded. When it's your day, stuff like that happens. And more often than not, it happens to J.J. Watson. Great first half for Garden City. Up 47-42. At the intermission, take a timeout. Before the countdown to 47 on 99.9.
You can order a new vehicle fitted to operate on propane. Garden City Propane is a local, family-owned company that can help you maximize your fuel dollars with
Hutch 1 of 5. Rockbusters also 1 of 5. It's guard ball left to right. Jones on an Osborne kick into the lane. Going at Mayers and finishes with the right hand. Shielding off defenders with the hip. Jones his first field goal.
5-4, Garden City up by 1. The Hutch scores the next 10 consecutive points, eventually building an 8-point lead capped with a Gabriel triple.
Hutch ball in the midst of a 7-0 run. They're daring Gabriel to shoot the 3. Now straight away Robinson. Back for Gabriel. Right corner 3. Got it.
That made it 13-5. 10-0 Hutch run. Timeout Cole Lewis. Rockbusters come back, and they score the next 5. And eventually down 18-15 is J.J. Watson to tie it.
Hutch this year had a game where they had 32 turnovers against Cali. Now, you probably, if you watch Cali enough, everybody turns it over 30 times just because of the way they play. Guard has it down 3. Watson 30-footer and puts it in from the left side. A heat check for Watson.
18 all, 10 and a half to go in the first half. Before Hutch goes back up by 5, 23-18. Garden City needed an answer, and it was Denver Jones knifing his way, snaking his way to the rim.
Another chance for the Blue Dragons. That was set up by Mayers, who tapped that back out. Mayers wants it. He's got it low right. Triple teamed and lost it. Turnover number 3 for Hutch. Denver Jones 1-on-3. Going at Quinn. Lays it up and count it. And 1. Twisting and turning in midair. And Denver Jones with a chance for a 3-point play on a spectacular finish.
23-21, Rockbusters with the 2. We're down by 6 again, 27-21, and that's when they made their run. This fuel run is gorgeous. Here we go.
The rebound for Garden City. Rockbusters down 4. Soto has it right slot, finding the wall. Who finishes at the rim with 2 hands on a beautiful fire right there from Soto.
That dunk made it 27-25. Mayers has a couple of free throws on the other end. Jackson Sungo with the drop step.
Rebound Osborne, and here comes Garden, a chance to go back on top. Jones to Sanga, low left, drop step to the rim, reverse layup, puts it in. Sanga, a little dipsy too, and Steve Eck.
And Steve Eck, at that point, and look, they may figure this out, and I fully expect them to at some point figure out these different defenses. They're too good, they're too talented not to. But it's so hard to decipher boxing one final two at this level. The NBA players struggle, NBA coaches do. 31-29, Garden City up by 2 at that point, part of a 9-0 run that was capped by Denver Jones.
And a Sam pick, they hedge. Rolling is Sam, he's got it left block. Up top Jones, 3-pointer. He's got it.
34-29, Rockbusters by 5. They stretched out to as many as 8. Hutch came right back. Jones had another answer.
Rockbusters by 2. Their ball dressed in white, left to right, entertaining first half. Denver Jones straight away, he's got 10. On 2 screens, left lane line going at Mayers, count it, and 1. Denver Jones with a sensational move over arguably one of the best defensive players in the league in Mayers.
Jones' 3-point play made it 37-32, and then it's Kadeem Sam following with a triple. They were up by 8, 40-32, all part of a 15-3 run. Hutch closes the gap to Garden City after a 5-point lead. After the intermission, take a timeout. Come back to the first half numbers. 47-42 Garden City on 99.9 The Rock.
Center in the state. Chemotherapy, radiation therapy, financial counseling, and supportive services are all available under one roof. You will experience an unmatched quality level of care that combines our expert team of bilingual physicians and staff with the best technology available. I am Dr. Perez Tamayo. You deserve the best. Come see us today at Heartland Cancer Center in Garden City.
With Kansas Farm Bureau health plans, you'll find affordable Medicare supplement coverage that helps cover certain out-of-pocket expenses Medicare doesn't cover. We encourage you to compare our rates. Contact a Farm Bureau financial services agent near you or visit kfbhealthplans.com. Medicare supplements insured by Members Health Insurance Company, Columbia, Tennessee. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. or state government.
Come home to the quality of a D&H home.
Why do you think we've asked the question, have you walked into a modular home lately, and talked over the years of the way they are built, the insulation values, and the efficiency of building your homes? It's because here at D&H Homes, we want to help you with the floor plan design, get every detail you want for you and your family, and make it just right for the future years to come. But for us to do that, I want you to stop by D&H Homes on East Highway 50 and let us actually show you the difference before you make that final decision.
The Keller-Leopold story is one that's evolved over 3 generations of hard work and community partnerships. Long-standing relationships have been formed by the families they protected from tragedy and hardship. Share your story with Keller-Leopold. Give them a chance to help you protect your family and your dreams. Keep your story alive for generations to come. Learn more at kellerleopold.com.
Things happen. Things happen.
Harley, good job on catching that football. You really took one for the team with that catch. Kind of like A&A Body Shop. No matter what is tossed their way with vehicles that need fixed up, they always work as a team and get it done. Score for A&A Body Shop. Hey Harley, let's see if we can grab some after-game snacks. A&A Body Shop, the shop in town.
Home of the car liner, baby.
United Wireless believes in delivering value to their customers and supporting our local communities. United continues to invest in their network, their people, and our communities here in Southwest Kansas. So when it's time to update your cell phone or get a new cell phone service, United Wireless would like the chance to earn your business. Switch to United Wireless today and join the United team in supporting Southwest Kansas. Find them online at unitedwireless.com.
As a farmer or rancher, you know that agricultural land is not like other real estate. We know that too. Come see the experts in agriculture, American Ag Credit. Whether you're buying property, building, or making improvements, American Ag Credit is here to help with fixed rates, variable rates, long and short-term loans. Unique solutions tailored to your unique needs. Visit us online at agloan.com. American Ag Credit, money for agriculture.
Whether you want to completely renovate your building or just need to repair your damaged door, Morton Buildings has you covered. Morton Buildings has over 115 years of experience in the construction industry, which means we have completed a wide variety of repairs. And get this, even if it's not a Morton building, we are happy to provide repairs on any of your building's needs. Contact your local Morton office today at 620-275-4105.
Slow
do-it-yourselfers to the experienced. C-Bar H helps you find the products to help you complete your projects. From the farm to town, check with C-Bar H first before you make that purchase. And while you're there, browse on Nextdoor under the same roof and check out all the departments in Crazy House. 2 great stores under one roof. One stop and you are done. C-Bar H, North Campus Drive in Garden City.
About to start the second half here from Conestoga Arena in Garden City. Blockbusters lead Hutch 47-42. Hutch this year when trailing at the half, 1-2. Their lone win came against Pratt. They were down by as many as 11 in the first half. They were down 1 at the break. Hutch ball left to right. Garden City opens in a 2-3 zone. Queth, who sat a good portion of the second part of that first half with foul trouble, is back in to start the second half with Bajoso, Ocone, so it's Queth, Mayers, and then Gabriel. Gabriel to Mayers. They come with a double team. Low left, curls back to the elbow, 8 to shoot. Now for Bajoso, right slot. Kick it right corner. Ocone 3, short. Bajoso, the offensive rebound for Hutch. And a reset here for the Blue Dragons. And again, the Blockbusters starting this half as they did the game. In the last 3 games, in fact, with that short lineup. And Queth gets inside left block, a foul, and a couple of free throws for Hutch. I was listening to the 3 officials in the hallway during the half, and it'll be interesting to see. Hutch shot 15 free throws in the first half, Garden 15. If I was a betting man going to a casino in Vegas to the sports book, I put all my money on Hutch shooting about 40 free throws in the second half. Second foul on Mason Osborne. And free throw is good by Queth. Queth played in 32 games last year for Steve Eck. He started 8, second free throws, in and out. 1 of 2, Mason Osborne the defensive rebound for Garden City. 47-43 Garden. 45 seconds into the second half. Blockbuster ball from right to left with Osborne, Soto, Som, Marshall, and Jones. Som to KJ Marshall. Sideline right, gets a Som pick. Som clears, he's got it now. Drives the right end line, tries to throw it down. A lot of contact, no call, and then Hutch throws it away. Soto's got it for the Blockbusters, goes inside and makes it in. I don't know how they didn't call that a foul on the initial drive. Nonetheless, Blockbusters score. 49-43, Garden City by 6. It's Hutch ball from right to left. Queth missing a lefty hook from the right block, and Som clears, boxing out Bajoso for the rebound. Garden has it right to left. 90 seconds into the second half, up by 6. They've led by as many as 8. Jones drive and dish, and he throws it from the left mid-post to the left corner and past Jadakiss Soto, and then Denver Jones says, my fault. Just the second Garden City turnover. 49-43, Garden City is up by 6. They've led by 8. They've trailed by as many as 8. We've had 3 lead changes in this game. It's Bajoso across the 10-second line. A transfer from Loyola. Wing right, Gabriel. Straight away for Josh Baker, who's back in. I think we'll see a lot more of Josh Baker in this second half, as long as that wrist is okay. Bajoso on a curl. Down the lane, lefty finish. Wraparound layup is good. Beautiful move by Bajoso. 49-45 Garden City. 2 minutes gone by second half. The penetration is where the Blockbusters can get themselves in trouble. Blockbusters up by 4 with the ball. Osborne clears Bajoso on a screen. Marshall has it right wing. Chest pass Som. Straight on three-pointer. In and out. Strong side rebound Bajoso for Hutch. Blue Dragons pushing. Down by 4. Baker inside. Looked like a foul on Som, no call. Loose ball to Mayers. He's hit, no call. Couple of chances down on that end. And Marshall comes away with it for the Blockbusters. I'll tell you what, Garden City got away with a couple there. Big time. Denver Jones straight away for Garden City. 49-45, they lead it. Jones with 20, drives, lost it, stolen by Gabriel for Hutch. Third Blockbuster turnover. Baker to the rim, layup is good, in from the right. Baker's second field goal, it's a 2-point game. 3 minutes into the second half, Garden City has just 2 points. Their lead is dwindled to 2, 49-47. Joso nearly stole the ball from Marshall. The University of Pittsburgh transfer has it quarter court right. Comes left on a staggered pick. Whips it for Soto, left-hand line. Drives, hangs, reverse. No, and a foul. Steve Eck has no room to complain. The team shoots 30 free throws a game. So now Soto to the free throw line for Garden City. And I say that with all the respect in the world. Third foul on Matt Mayers. Get one more on him, get him off the floor. So Soto, 90% free throw shooter, sinks the first. 50-47 Garden City. Played just over 3 minutes of the second half. And if you're just tuning in, Hutch began the year ranked 17th in the preseason poll. They were ranked as high as number 14 on January 25th. But they blew that 18-point lead against Butler. Dropped out of the polls. Soto, 2 free throws, a swish on the second. Hits them both, 51-47, Garden City by 4. Look, Hutch is not going away. You can build a 15-point lead, they ain't going anywhere. Hutch has it left to right, up top Baker. Three-pointer over Watson, and they call JJ on a foul, and Baker misses the 3. Now, should we say that Baker embellished a little bit? Yes. So now Baker to the free throw line. Now just remember, on the other end, when Watson does that, don't call that a flop, because you could easily call that a flop on Baker. Was that a foul? 100% it was a foul. Baker 1 of 3 here, and hits the first. 71% free throw shooter. Needs only 23 more three-pointers to move into the all-top 10 list in three-pointers made in Hutch program history. It's the first 2 free throws. He's now 12 of 16 on the year. Third is good, all 3. And it's a 1-point game. 7-2 Hutch run. 16:30 left in the game. 51-50 Garden City, their ball right to left. June Lewis back in for Garden City. They trap him at the top. Chest pass, Jara left wing. Handoff for Soto, comes back right, pushes a one-hand baseball pass to Lewis. Now for Watson, they double him straight away. Shot clock at 10, he's got Baker on him. Drives, spins, Baker knocks it away. Watson finds Soto, left wing 3, short. Loose ball taken by Josh Baker for Hutch. Blue Dragons can take the lead right here. Baker a step back triple, right wing, got it. And now they finally call the flop on Baker. Thank you. Should have called it on that last foul as well. But Hutch has come back to take the lead. 53-51 Hutch. 10-2 Blue Dragon run. It's only a warning. I don't think this is a technical. No, they called that a technical foul. I believe that might be the second flop against Hutch. Steve Eck is saying that's a foul. You got to be kidding me. That's no more foul than the pants are blue that Steve Eck is wearing. Soto hits the free throw, and it's Garden City ball. 15:55 remaining here in the second half. Blockbusters have it within 1. 53-52. They've led by 8. They've trailed by 8. Lewis across the 10-second line. Sanga's back in. Lewis rejects the screen and lost the ball. Careless turnover by Lewis. Here's Robinson for Hutch, rejected by Jara. And a foul on Jara, so wave off the dunk by Queth on the follow. Getting a little chippy right now. I'll tell you what, that's a good foul by Jara. Make them earn it at the line. Robinson's only a 63% free throw shooter. Third on Jara, Garden City's 13th foul. And I said already, this is free throws 6 and 7 for Hutch. We haven't even played 5 minutes of this second half. Robinson hits the free throw. Remember, Jones didn't sit very long. June Lewis comes out. Robinson, the freshman from Brooklyn, New York. Had 10 assists in a game against Dodge. That's the 8th most in program history for Hutch. Second free throw, got them both. 55-52, Hutch by 3. 4.5 gone, second half. Blockbuster ball with Sanga, Jones, Watson, Soto, and Jara. Left wing Soto, low left Sanga. Backing down against Queth, puts it on the deck, lost it, out of bounds, turnover Garden City. Just a couple of careless turnovers the last few possessions. Hutch ball leading by 3. So an 11-point swing after Garden went up 8 late in the first half. Robinson left wing for Hutch. Baker off a pick. Straight on, right back for Robinson. Good job by Watson to go over that screen. Bajoso right wing to the block. In against Sanga, no. Offensive rebound, Gabriel, yes. O'Dewey wants to stop it right here and does. 57-52. Garden City down by 5 after leading by 8. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the second half on 99.9 The Rock.
You want to completely
or changes to your water well and pumping system. Was your pump vibrating, pumping air, down in capacity, pumping some sand, or not efficient? Has it been several years since it was serviced? Have it worked on now during the off-season so you are ready for next spring. Don't wait. Call the professionals at Hydro Resources at 620-277-2389 to discuss your need.
Garden City now down by 5, 57-52. Mike Kulisov back at Conestoga Arena in a game they led by as many as 8. But the story of the first 5 minutes of this second half have been turnovers. 4 of them after Garden City gave it away just once in the first half. Rockbusters have it right to left with Denver Jones, Jara, Sanga, Watson, and Soto. This is the offensive unit that has propelled them, minus Sanga, who's back today after missing 3 games. Sanga kicks in the lane for Jara. Reverse layup, no, with his back to the basket. And Queth cradles the rebound for Hutch. Blue Dragons have it left to right. They have found a way to attack this zone defense, and that's put Josh Baker on the floor. Queth right end line against Sanga. Skips across the lane, knocked away, saved by Hutch. In the right corner, Baker, open triple, hits the right side of the backboard, and they catch a break there. And Jara gobbles up, rebound number 9 for Garden City. Watson to Soto. Blockbusters have it down 5. Soto lost the ball on the way, left end line, no foul. It's out of bounds off of Hutch. Blockbusters are getting good looks when they actually have shots attempted at the basket and are not turning it over here in the second half. Inbounds to Sanga, low left. Backing down Queth in the lane. Righty hook, tough shot, it rolls out. Halfway down and just pops out. Right to Queth for Hutch. 57-52 Hutch, their ball dressed in blue left to right. Bajoso to Robinson, attacks the rim, layup is good, wing to baseline right. 59-52 Hutch, they've scored 6 straight points. Robinson has 4 of the last 6. It's a 16-1 Hutch run. Jara straight on, nearly banks in a 3, it's in and out. Baker skies for the rebound for Hutch. And the Blockbusters got to stop this now. Hutch up by 7. Left corner Robinson working on Jara. Left wing for Bajoso. Curls right around a Queth pick. Picked up by Soto. Low right Baker spinning on Watson to the rim and he nudges it home. Josh Baker with 12, one of 3 Blue Dragons in double figures. And now this game is turned on an 18-1 Hutch run. They're up by 9, their largest lead of the game. 61-52, Blockbusters down 9. They need a basket here. Nothing going offensively. Watson right wing, defended by Robinson. Floats it to Denver Jones, and he throws it away left sideline, and falling apart at the seams right now for Garden City. Seven minutes into the second half. Blockbusters now down by 9. 18-1 Hutch run their ball. Baker left wing. Lewis stays right with him. Gabriel for Robinson left corner against Osborne. Wing right Gabriel chased off the line by Jones. Corner right Bajoso 3 right down the chute. 64-52 Hutch. 21-1 run. 12:35 remaining second half. Blockbusters down by 12. Jones 3 straight on no, and nothing falling right now for Garden. Quest the Hutch rebound. Jones just his second miss from the field. Here's Baker quarter court right for Hutch. Swing it left corner. Gabriel 3. That's in and out. Pinballs out. Rennie Lawal cradles the rebound for the Blockbusters. Coming up on 12 to play second half. Jones is fouled at the free throw line. 12:10 remaining second half. Third foul called on Chris Robinson. Check that, they changed it. Now Josh Baker picks up his third. Hutch's second team foul. Just the air has been sucked out of this building with this 21-1 run. Osborne wing right for Garden, curls into the lane. His pass deflected and stolen by Gabriel for Hutch. Gabriel's got it wing right in the front court, and the Blockbusters 6 second half turnovers. Part of this 21-1 run. Gabriel going at Lual, left lane line, no. Loose ball, offensive rebound. Queth is there to clean it up. 66-52. And Garden City finally stops it. 13-0 run, 23-1 run in general for Hutch. And they have a 14-point lead just like that. Timeout on the floor on 99.9 The Rock.
That work, from farms to construction sites to
Hutch on a 23-1 run. They lead 66-52, their largest lead of the game. The only points during this run for Garden City, a Soto technical foul on a Josh Baker flop. Blockbusters have it right to left. Lewis, Som, Lual, Jones, and Osborne. Lewis straightaway double. Chubbles for Lual underneath. They close quickly left block, and he's fouled. The question, was he in the act of shooting? I think they said he's on the floor. So no free throws. Foul on Queth, that's his third. Third team foul on Hutch. And during this run, look, Garden City is just not hitting anything from the field. Garden to start the second half is 1 of 7 with 6 turnovers. You cannot get in a track meet with Steve Eckstein. Inbounds to Som, low right against Mayers, bank shot, no, and the tap back dunk, yes, by Rennie Lawal. 66-54 Hutch. 11:24 to go here in the game. Mayers' turnaround in the paint is money. Matt Mayers with the silencer. 68-54 Hutch, 11:14 to go. 14-point lead equals the largest of the afternoon for Hutch. 25-3 run. Som right corner for Garden City. 9 minutes gone second half. Blockbusters have it right to left. Lewis right wing, picked up on a switch by Robinson. Shot clock at 8 at the foul line. Lual fakes right, goes left. Head fake, lefty layup is good over a closing Celebange. 6 for Lual. You got to get stops on the other end now. That's been an issue. 10:41 to go. In this second half, Blockbusters down by 12. They once led by 8. Right slot, Celebange. Flips it for Gabriel Theneo. Wing left, Robinson steps inside the arc. Now in the right corner, Bajoso. Good close by Osborne. Finding Mayers low right, they double him. And a foul. Osborne came over with the double. I'm telling you, the officials were talking at half. I was listening to the conversation in the hallway. Whatever adjustments they made, I fully expect the Hutch to exceed 40 free throws in the second half. Third foul on Osborne, Garden City's fourth team foul. Robinson on the inbounds for Hutch, has it quarter court right. Hutch leading 68-56. Robinson in the right corner, Gabriel. Whips it at the foul line for Salabange. Now Gabriel wing right, he's got 8 points, 3 of 9, and finds Robinson right end line, knocks down a 17-footer, and Hutch is hitting shots now. That was the difference between now and in the first half. 70-56 Hutch, 14-point edge. Blockbuster ball right to left with Lewis. Hesitation for Som, an angle right three, in and out. And Gabriel one-hands the rebound for Hutch. Garden 6 of 22 from three. They've come back to earth here in this game, shooting 17 against Seward. No look feed, Robinson to Mayers, who rattles the rim low right. 16 for Mayers, 72-56 Hutch, 9.5 to go. Blockbuster ball right to left, Lewis. In some trouble right slot, shovels a pass for Jones. Leaner is good from the right block. 72-58 Hutch, 9:16 remaining. Hutch has hit Garden City with an avalanche to start the second half. In the lane, Salabange's floater no. Tap back Salabange no. His third chance in the paint. They call it jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Garden. And that brings us to the under 10-minute timeout. Right now, Garden City looks defeated. Maybe defeated's not the right word. How about deflated? You are up by 8. You've trailed by as many as 16. You're down by 14 with 9 to go, and Cole Dewey, and I don't blame him, letting the referee know where the call's on the other end. We'll see what happens. 72-58 Hutch, 99-9 The Rock.
Propane heats our homes and
that are ready for delivery or pickup. It's been a long, cold winter, so head to Robinson Furniture and warm your home up with new furniture. And thank you for shopping with us.
Nice set play out of the timeout. Sanga with a little righty hook for Garden City. 72-60 Hutch, 8:40 remaining. Can the Blockbusters make one last push? Here's Mayers knocking down a right end line 17-footer from Hutch. He's got 18. And the problem in the second half has been on the defensive end for the Blockbusters. They haven't been able to stop anything. Watson drive, wing to baseline left for Garden City, and he's fouled on the floor. But Matt Mayer's going to hit that shot all day. He's worked on it. He's a good mid-range shooter. He's 7 of 9. He's got 18 points and 12 rebounds. Sophomore from the Bronx. Soccer and football player growing up. He could play probably tight end. Inbound to Jara for Garden. Double clutch rejected by Queth. Gets it back, low right. Still in amongst the trees. Out for Watson, an angle right three. That's wide right. Spins off left to Mayers on the end line for Hutch. Back comes Hutch left to right with Baker. And a traveling violation on Queth. Turnover, Hutch, their 7th. Rockbusters have it down by 14, 74-60 with 8 minutes to go. Lewis goes left around a screen. He's played predominantly over Marshall here in the second half, but Joso picks his pocket of steal for Hutch. 8th turnover for the Blue Dragons. Here's Baker. No-look feed, Robinson. Right corner three. Off the left side of the rim, and it ricochets back right to Lewis for Garden. Rockbusters down 14 with the ball. Lewis with a head fake. Elbow right jumper. Turnaround is good. It's every part of the rim and drops in. 74-62 Hutch. 7:30 remaining. You got to get stops on this end. And how much longer can you play zone when you're down? Easy drive that time by Queth. End line left to right. The layup is good. 7 points from Ajak Queth, and now a 30-second timeout called by Garden City. And it's back to 14. It seems like Hutch has scored pretty much every time and any way that they've wanted. 7:19 to go. 76-62 Hutch on 99.9 The Rock.
Owning your first house or car. True policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Neil Hawley, agent at Neil Hawley Agency Incorporated. Call 620-275-6833 or stop by 1105 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City today.
Garden City down by 14. Coming up on 7 to play here in the second half. They've got the ball right to left. Jara, Jones, Marshall, Salmon, Watson. Denver Jones with 19 points. Has it on the right side. Kick it up top now for Jara. Driving right, tripped and fouled. Right lane line. Steve Eck wanted to travel, but foul instead, and that foul's on Chris Robinson. I said this in the first half when Garden City was up by 8. Hutch is not going away. That's how good this team is. I had the conversation with Cole Dewey yesterday, and I said that this is maybe the most talented Hutch team that they've had, and that's with a Kadeem Allen. I mean, they've had so much talent over the years, hard to pick as Jara hits the first of 2 free throws. And that's saying something, because Hutch has lost 3 times. They lost to Cowley, where they turned it over 30 times, blew an 18-point lead against Butler, and they got blown out by Coffeyville. Second free throw from Mo, swish. 76-64, Garden City down by 12. 7 minutes to go here in the second half. Garden stays in the 2-3 zone. Queth left end line. The problem with playing zone is it takes a lot of time, because Hutch can run their offense and burn probably 20 seconds off the clock if they choose. So at some point they're going to have to switch to a man with this deficit. Wing right, it's Gabriel. In from the right, wraparound pass to Queth and an offensive foul. So wave off an emphatic slam. That's Jara taking the charge. (76-64), Hutch by 12. Foul on Gabriel, his first, team 6. Cole Dewey pats the top of his head. Their motion play as Jones runs across the timeline. Has it straight away, goes right, picked up on a switch. Now they switch again with Gabriel on him. Up top, Sam with a jab step against Mayers. Crosses him over, works to the block. Fires a pass for Soto, knocked away and taken away by Mayers. 8th turnover of the second half for Garden. Hutch can run clock with 6 minutes to go, leading 76-64. Rockbusters were up by 8. In fact, they were up at the half, 47-42. Robinson slices through, no. Tap back missed by Gabriel. And here comes Garden City from right to left. At half court, they fall on the back of Jar. That's got to be a foul on Robinson. Or Mayers. It is. It's on Mayers, and that's his 4th. Rockbusters dodge one on the other end. Jara just grabbed his 10th rebound for Garden City. 4th foul called on Mayers. And he comes out of the game. So I got news for you. If you're Garden City now, this is your chance to make your run because Mayers is not going to sit very long. Mayers leaves with 18 points and 13 rebounds. Jara to the line for Garden. It's a 1-1, 7th team foul. He's 65%. Garden is 18 of 20 at the free throw line today. Front end, rattles out. Pinball's out, taken by Bajoso for Hutch. Blue Dragons have it left to right, leading 76-64. Salabange triple team, puts it on the deck, gets it back. Wing right feeds Gabriel, who's got 8 points. Drives, got away with a walk and an offensive foul and everything else. They finally called a charge. Turnover Hutch. But you're not scoring on the other end. You've got to slice into this deficit. Over the next 2 minutes, you've got to cut this in half and the game is over. Mayers is on the bench with 4 fouls. Jones, Lual, Jara, Sanga, and Soto, the 5 on the floor for Garden. Down 76-64 is Garden. They've got it right to left with 5.5 to go. Jones has 19. Left wing pitches to Lual. Hands it for Soto coming right to the top of the key. Watched there by Robinson. Flings a pass sideline right. Jara knocked away by Bajoso. And knocked out of bounds off of Hutch. Bajoso's played really well defensively, has a couple of steals. Hutch has 5 steals in all, and they've forced 8 second-half turnovers after Garden had 1 in the first 20 minutes. Jones for Garden straight away around a Sanga pick. Lost it on the deck, saved by Jara, 6 to shoot. Still loose, bodies flying all over the place, and Hutch has it. Another turnover for Garden. Bajoso, wing right Robinson, sidestep, basket is good, wave it off. Offensive foul on Robinson. 5 minutes straight on to go. Garden has not scored from the field in almost 3 minutes. Their last field goal was that June Lewis elbow right jumper. They hedge on Jones. Sanga low left. Redirect Lual. Right corner, Jara triple. In and out. And Sanga went over the back that time of Queth. Loose ball foul on Garden City. Queth has 10 rebounds. He has 10, Mayers has 13. Those two guys have almost out-rebounded Garden City by themselves. Robinson, Bajoso, Queth, Salabange, and Gabriel, the 5 on the floor for Steve Eck. Winning his coach in Hutch history. Left wing Bajoso. Left lane line Queth. Straight away Robinson into a double ahead of that 2-3. Low right Gabriel. Spinning on Sanga. Rejected by Lual. Offensive rebound Robinson for Hutch. Kicks it for Bajoso. Right corner triple. Got it. All off the second chance. And it's a 15-point Hutch lead. 79-64. 4:14 to go, and that might be the backbreaker and the proverbial dagger. Blockbusters running motion. Soto fouled right lane line for Garden City, and a couple of free throws now. Hutch now 10 team fouls. Matt Mayers and J.J. Watson sharing a conversation at the scores table. Tell you what, Matt Mayers, if he's not a Power 5 player next year, then I don't know who the hell is watching film. Because he's got the mid-range game, he can shoot free throws, he's a rebounding machine, he's got 18 points and 13 boards. Third foul on Robinson. Soto hits the free throw. 79-65. Hutch by 14. They've led by as many as 16. One more free throw for Jadakiss. 1 of 5, 6 points coming off that game where he was 6 of 11 the other night against Seward. Drains a pair at the line here. 79-66, Hutch by 13 with 4 to play. Garden City needs a miracle. And for the Blue Dragons, they've been a little up and down through their first 12, but Josh Baker was quoted earlier this year saying this team has come together at the right time in a weird year. Gabriel inside. Bullet feed from the right end line to the left block by Queth and a foul. And Gabriel a couple of free throws for Hutch with 3:49 to go. When you look up and down this lineup and you say to yourself, man, okay, so Mayers goes off the floor. Well, you still have Majak Queth, who played at Salt Lake. Salt Lake was the national champions who beat, as an 11 seed, beat Hutch in the national tournament a few years ago. Gabriel hits the first of 2 free throws. Silas Mills, the former assistant for the Blockbusters, who was in the running for the head coaching position here, was an assistant on that team. In fact, he's the one that recruited Queth to Salt Lake, and then he transferred to Hutch. Gabriel free throw, 1 of 2. Loose ball, deflected and taken by Gabriel. And that, in a nutshell, has been the second half for Hutch. Every loose ball has gone to them. Hutch is 19 of 25 at the line. Now they can run clock up 80 to 66. Queth's mid-range jumper rattles out in the paint, while off of Matt Mayers of Hutch and out of bounds. And it goes over to Garden City. Garden ball down 14, 80 to 66, 3:20 remaining. Soto down the middle, right-hand layup, beat Mayers to the rim and lays it in. Soto has 9, 80 to 68 Hutch. 3:10 to go. In order to even have a chance, you've got to play perfect at this end from here on out, and you got to get out of this zone. Mayers beats it right mid-post with a floater. I mean, you can't play zone when you're down by 12. It just because you don't have enough time. That's great in the first half. You just don't have enough time now. There's not enough possessions left in this game, and Matt Mayers is beating it every time. 20 points and 13 rebounds for Matt Mayers. 82-68 Hutch. Timeout on the floor with 3 minutes to go on 99.9 The Rock.
Next project. Visit us at qualitystructures.com for more details.
Three minutes to go, second half. Mike Pilosoff at Conestoga Arena, 82-68. Hutch up 14. It's Garden ball right to left. Soto, Jones, Lual, Watson, and Jara. Watson's 3 short right wing. And Bajoso the rebound for Hutch. Watson just 2 of 9. The other night he was 6 of 11. Tied a season high with 6 threes. Garden has come down to earth big time in the second half from downtown. Really in this game in general. They are 0 of 8 on threes since the break. Mayers again, right elbows in and out for Hutch. Gabriel the offensive rebound. Righty hook sails over the rim. And right to J.J. Watson. The first half of basketball was really pretty to watch on both ends for Garden. Not great shooting, but fundamental basketball. In the second half, just the turnovers. They had 9 of them after they had 1 in the first half. Baker sinks 2 free throws. And it's a 20-point Hutch lead. 88-68 Hutch, 31 seconds to go. Jones drives for Garden, right lane line and foul. Hutch scores 46 points in the second half. And they were 17 of 35 from the field, so just under 50% from the field. And they hit 3 threes. At one point, Hutch was 1 of 10 from downtown. Jones' free throw is good for Garden City. He's 7 of 7. He's got 20 points. 5th time this year he's hit that 20-point plateau. 88-69 Hutch. 28 seconds remaining. Be interesting to hear what Cole Dewey has to say in the locker room following this game. Jones' second free throw is nothing but net. 88-70 Hutch. Ends an 8-0 Hutch run. This game flipped when Hutch went on a 23-1 run. Garden City in the second half was up 49-43, a little over a minute gone by in this second period. But then Hutch just hit him first with a 10-2 run, the bigger 23-1 run, and when you blink, you're down by 14. And during that span, they had 5 or 6 just careless turnovers. A couple of those were unforced. As Hutch can run this out, Isaiah Hale is into the game for the first time. Hutch does not have to shoot it. The shot clock is off. And the Blue Dragons win this one by 18. 88-70. A lot of respect, these players. Matt Mayers was sensational. 22 points and 13 rebounds for the sophomore from the Bronx.